freestyle I just dropped on YouTube.
Let's get this party going.
You got another day to be great. You woke up, so that means that you have another day to be great.
Oh, I just got back in town. What's up, y'all? What's good? All right. All right, let's do this. So, y'all want to know the truth. All right, I wanted to know the truth about Officer Tommy Norman. All right, I did some investigating. Did a little bit of journalism, if you please. And I'm not going to bore you. I'm not going to draw this out for you. So let me put this very simply, okay? The allegations that Officer Norman here, so Tommy Norman, all right, somehow got, I don't know how to say her name, Jimmarica. I think it's Jimmarica. Excuse me. I'm going to praise Jimmarica, okay? Mother pregnant at 16 is a lie. It's a lie. It's a fabrication. It's a twist of the truth. Okay, I've dug around. Ever since this came on my radar, and I'll show y'all exactly when this came on my radar. All right, he posted this at 6:15. Well, a little bit. I think this post had been up an hour, right? So I screenshotted it at 6:15. I've been 16:15, so I have military time because it helps me when I'm traveling a lot. It helps. Trust me, it helps you not go crazy when you're a frequent traveler. That he somehow impregnated a 15-year-old girl that gave birth to her is a lie. It's a straight up lie. All right. Because here's the thing. This girl, all right, now, and I want to do this respectfully because number one, I reached out to her via DM. I didn't realize we were friends on Facebook, and I said, "Hey, what's going on here with this? I just want to know because I see this blog putting stuff out. I see Little Rock Hood News copy and pasting what the blog put up, like straight copy paste. Like that is so irresponsible." I'm gonna say that again. Little Rock Hood News, that is grossly irresponsible. You didn't even like look into it. You didn't even click the source. The source that I'm gonna get into cites itself. How do you cite yourself as a source? It cites its own blog. You can't cite yourself. You have to cite other sources to substantiate your claims. And then he fills it. Anyway, I'll get into it. But here we go. Here's how I reached this conclusion. Now, for everybody that wanted to know the short version, he didn't do that. Tommy Norman, not pedophile, not a pedo. All right, not. And to answer your other stuff, and I'll keep this very simple here. All right, the other stuff that's going on with his wife, his bail went from no bail to $350, and then they're trying to work on their marriage. So I'm gonna put it like this: married folk business ain't none of my mud and business. Okay. Somehow we got invited to the group chat. They trying to kick everybody out. I'm like, cool. Kick me out the group chat and keep me out of it. I don't want to know. Okay. I never knew y'all business. I don't want to know y'all business. So if y'all want to work on y'all marriage, that's between y'all and God. It's between them and God. Okay. The court don't have no place in this besides going through the procedural steps, because now his bail is $350. So that means he definitely ain't guilty. Like if you guilty of something and they got you, your bail gonna stay stupid high. But once it drops to a crazy low number, it's all procedural. He's probably gonna get up out of there. He's gonna get like some type of misdemeanor, some type of community service, some type of like anger management, couples counseling, whatever. Or the case will outright be dismissed. That's just how that works. Okay, I've been doing this for 5 years. 5 years. Okay, I've been doing this 5 years. Been covering case after case and this and that and blah blah blah. I know how this goes now. Okay, I'm pretty. I have a pretty good feeling for it. I've seen how judges kind of move when they're gonna give somebody a life sentence or they're gonna give you a heavy sentence versus when they're gonna kind of be like, okay, you ain't even got to do all that. Now, to get to this, right? They took Jimmarica. This is from her public Instagram. Okay, this is from her public Instagram. They took her talking about this here, where she talks about becoming a mom at the age of 16. She became a mom at the age of 16. That's when she had her first child. And anything about being a first mom, and I was still a kid myself. 13 years later, she ends up having another child. Okay, 13 years later, which is the child right here in 2022. Okay, and then I'm also going to go into some other details within the article, within the page that contradict itself. But this is where they got that number from. All right, now let's go to this. Let's go to this Corruption Stucks blog that's by Chief Ian Lee Bordox. I don't know who the heck this is. This is the guy who I told you cites himself. All right, and I'll point that out to y'all. The biological paternity of Jimmarica Jam, born to a 16-year-old minor impregnated at 15, is confirmed through DNA as Tommy Norman's. Hold on, I'll put your stuff on screen, bro. Rams got me frustrated how one game ruined. Hey, it be like that, bro. Now look, I already showed y'all. He took the daughter getting pregnant at 16 to then say the mom's getting pregnant at 16, because then he says that the person, her mom, allegedly got pregnant at 16, right? That's what she's saying. That's what this blog is saying. Hold on. We can get into that. This is kind of serious, so I'll get into that. I'll get into that a little bit later. But I do want to stay like pretty focused here. The DNA and what we talking about. So we talking about Officer Tommy Norman. Okay. For some reason, people believe that he's a pedophile from this blog, and I started off by saying it's not. It's just flat out not true. Okay, I reached out to Jimmarica for a statement. She said it wasn't true. I would have messaged Norman, but I'm not friends with him on Facebook, and I know my message is gonna go to this backside where like his team would have to reach out to me, and I was just like, I'm cool. I'm cool enough with Jimmarica to where we have each other added. So I was like, I'm gonna just message her and get it straight from the source. She said her mom didn't have her at 16, 15, or whatever. Now look, it says Tommy Norman is allegedly to have impregnated a girl at 15 who gave birth to a child named Jimmarica Jam at 16. A DNA test reportedly confirms that Jam and Norman's now deceased white daughter were biological. Like, see, like, why do people read language like this and think somebody, first of all, the daughter, that girl that died, okay, his daughter that passed away, unfortunately, all right, and you can look up what happened, why she passed. I'm not gonna get into that here. That's not my place, unless it ends up saying it in this article. Then we'll go through that. But that's she ended up passing tragically, and she was black. The girl was black. She was mixed. Saying she's white, that this also discredits whatever this has going on, whatever this article has going on. Establishing Norman, he didn't need a DNA test. Jimmarica said it, and he claimed her. He turned around and claimed her. Now, if it was always that way, or maybe he didn't know, or whatever, that's a whole nother story. But from what I can see, I went back, okay, and I want to be extremely clear here. I went back on them years, at least like 9 years. I can find posts of them together. 9 years. 9 years is 2025. We'll make it 2014. So at least, well, no, not 2014. It would make it 2016. But I seen a post from 2014, so that would make it 11 years. So that's my bad head math. But at the same time, it's like, what are we talking about? Now they're saying like, oh, he whatever. We are not here to bash the world. Should have known known he have a 26-year-old daughter named Jimmarica J.M. It's not a secret. People knew I was his daughter. That's what I'm saying. Like 26 years ago, I mean, her being 26 years old in this post, right? She's 32 now. She's 32 years old today. He's 53. Okay? He's 53. No cap. He's 53. She's 32. She's 32. Hold on, wait. There we go. I'm like, why is this not working? Anyway, 32. So cool. Fine and dandy, right? Like, so this is her acknowledging, like, he knew about her. It just, everybody didn't know. And again, it's not, whoa, you went bald. Yeah, I did. It's not everybody's business to know stuff about people's children and family life. Like, just because somebody's a personality doesn't mean they have to share with you every aspect of their life, or have to make it known to you and make sure you read and see every post and see every child and different things that they have going on. Like, if you're not paying attention, you're just not paying attention. That's it. That's all. Excuse me. Now, this dude then goes into putting these statute of limitations and all that here. Let's see if anything else. Windermere, blah, 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 blah. Hers is the most, is my son father passed 5 years ago. Yeah. He's mad because me and Alyssa Norman took DNA last year. I knew one day this would come out, and what hurts me the most is my son. You would think the things Tommy do for other kids, he would do for his own grandson. I mean, if they did have some issues, and this is another thing here, right? Because I'm not finna sit here in front like maybe they never had issues. Even if they did, again, that's none of my business. That's none of your business. What are you tripping about? There's no and here's the thing. It's not our business, and then for you to turn around and then make it like some pedophilia type thing is crazy. That's nuts. All right. Okay, I'm back. Let's take it from the top. No, I'm not going back to the top. Anyway, in a case that spans over 2 decades, a disturbing pattern of no. What? Like this is framing. Like, this is framed so badly. Please join me in wishing my beautiful daughter Jimmarica a happy birthday. You know, and I've seen another post from him talking about, all she wants, is her dad to be in her life, and he did do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he denied her at first or whatever, Jimmarica then publicly confirmed on social media she's the biological daughter of Tommy Norman. Her statement reveals that she and Alyssa Tommy now, that daughter, the girl's not white. That she's mixed. Stop doing that. God, that pisses me off. Then there's all this other stuff, but hold on. There's one piece. Oh yeah. So this is the part where he cites himself, right? So then you click this, and then it goes in North Little Rock PD. This goes to his article yesterday. So he cites his own article. You ain't heard, the audience is always right, back to the top. I'm re-explaining stuff as we go. Okay, I'm gonna re-explain things as we go. So here's the thing. They're saying, oh, here's this thing, and then they're saying the standard of conduct, right? Now, I have this in my phone here, this post, because this post was also added to social media. And give me 1 second. 1 second. I apologize for not pulling it up initially, but I had it in my phone. I found it. No. Because this ain't the first thing with him. Where in the world did that go? Okay, because I had it a while ago. All right, I'm just gonna have to go back. I know I got 15 seconds. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. Let me just go here because I can pull it up. So let me see if I miss anything. They made a post about a cop accusing him of being a pedophile without any proof. Yes, there's no actual victim. There's no victim. They're saying this girl's mom was molested, but they don't have proof of the mom coming forward and saying she was molested. And then the girl is saying she was not. Her mom was not. And now people are just sharing misinformation like crazy on wait, what? Who are these people? This don't even make sense. Nah, okay, hold on. I got the post right here. Hold on. I need to go to X. I need to go to X. All right. This is a bit of Russian roulette every time I open this app, so I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna hide it. All right, I'm gonna hide it because you never know when you open an X. Like the first thing you see is porn. Then next thing I know, I'm banned on social media, and I just don't want to get banned. Tommy Norman. All right, cool. All right. So we're gonna jump into X. We're gonna see what they're talking about here. All right. So I'll pull this back up. So they're saying who the heck is Snarky Media? Thomas, it's funny how everyone got invited to my dad's wedding but his own 3 kids. I'm cool not being invited, but what did my sister do to you? What? I'm not here to bash Tommy. The world should have known, da 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 da. He's mad because me and us took a dorm. Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then they end up being sisters. All right. We got married in 2019. That's a 2019 post. Where's the year at on this? Where's the year at? Like I get it. This is how Facebook used to look back in the day, but at the same time, I'm concerned with the fact that I can't see a effing date on any of these. It's not that hard. Jumping into X okay, yeah. Invite to my wedding. I invite who I want. Well, it's his kids though. That is kind of crazy. Um. All right. Now. Okay. Let's see. Grateful for the opportunity. 3 decades. We strongly suggest the North Florida gets ahead of this viral defamation. Today, we'll be seeking injunctive relief and holding a press conference in front of the North Florida PD building. We'll give you until the end of the day to get a hold on this. Then we'll be taken and rejected. Chief Elder Ian Lee Burdock's Indigenous Community Senior Legal Investigator. Oh, this guy's a nut job. No wonder he cites himself. Sit down with and see if is willing to join lawsuit as co-counsel. His expertise in defamation actions will be immensely valuable. He also won multi-million dollars against the city like Little Rock. So are y'all suing the city or the city suing y'all? All right. Suspension without pay for a period of 20 working days. Okay, so he was suspended without pay. For what? Okay, so what was he suspended without pay for? Sense of conduct for number one, affirmatively promoting a positive image and standard 7 conflicts of interest on or about March 29th, 2004. You made an inappropriate comment while on duty to a 15-year-old Melinda Hale. A complaint was filed by Miss Hale's mother. On April 7th, 2004, you went to the Hale home and confronted the mother, Mrs. Linda Hale. You accused Miss Hale of spreading rumors about you and telling other people that you had made an inappropriate comment to her daughter. You threatened to take legal action against her for slander. The complete allegations are contained in the professional standards file, which is available to you in accordance with department policy as provided to the civil service and regulation. Da 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 da. Okay. So no, it's not. If I don't want my kids ruining my day, that's my decision. Okay, okay. Yeah. I mean, there's a million ways to look at it. But at the same time, all right. So let's see what else we got. Like it seemed like people just he was considering. Oh, well, it's probably just because his life got flipped upside down. Like that's the end of everything and the end of his career and all that. I mean, wait, hold on, wait. As a point of clarification, it's standard practice to place individuals on suicide during high-profile incidents. I mean, yeah, okay, so maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't. Okay. Now let's see what else we got. Because at the end of the day, I don't see how. Okay, what is this? Defendant Thomas Mitchell Norman Sr., plaintiffs, the people of the state of Arkansas, Civil Division. Why are you civilly suing a man and you don't even have anything to do with it? These are other people. Hold on. Through community legal representation, pursuant to Arkansas Civil Procedure, respectfully move the court into a permanent injunction prohibiting the defendant from having unsupervised contact with any minor. What? Allegations of impregnating a disabled girl in 2003 and pressuring her to give up the child. Huh? Nah. Hell. It's not even you. It's you're. See, this is slander, bro. This is fucked. This is bad. This is fucked because this ain't gonna go away. Because when was this where's the filing date on this? Arkansas Transparency Project. Man, fuck all of that. Where is this is not an actual filing. Honestly, yeah, Tommy Norm, I can't stand that guy. You don't even know him. You don't even know him. You don't know him. You don't know him. I know you don't. I know where you're from, Hammer. I know where you're from. You don't know him. Okay. All right. So if he had a rocky relationship with his children and now everybody's good and everything's on the up and up, I mean, that just is what it is. I can't fix that. Like I can't you can't turn back you want to hold somebody accountable for having issues with next time you see him, tell him it's on site with bro. Man, he will beat your ass, bro. Comforting. Hold on, let me see. I keep sinking down. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Like this is so weird. This is so weird. But yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not. That's crazy. Because he's the guy writing the blog is the guy suing him civilly, not criminally, civilly. Which then he's hoping that he's gonna have to force him into a situation where he's gonna have to prove him wrong. And I think that's terrible. Like we have got to change the law. Like you shouldn't be able to sue for an unrelated issue. It has nothing to do with you. And you're suing him civilly under weird law so you can then try and get information about his family. In June 2020, June 24th, 2025. Termination was recommended and overruled by top brass. A suspension letter, a written warning, a written reprimand, and then a letter of reprimand. I mean, what he had a 28-year career and he had 5 incidents. I'll take it. Like that's not too bad. There's some people they have none altogether, but I mean, shit, things happen. Like I'm not gonna be one to judge. 2004 case was not an isolated incident. The Attorney General's opinion confirms a pattern of misconduct institutional protection spanning nearly a decade, but it's only 5 incidents. And you're just relisting the same thing. Like, if you're the average person, this looks like more, but this is the same stuff just written again. That's it. It's just the same stuff written again. Dude went from 2007 to 2025 without anything happening. I'll take it. Request. Including the original sponsor for your request. Freedom of Information Act. Okay, let's see what happened here. It is with a hairy heart that I'm informing you, along with the chain of command, that I am announcing my retirement. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, he retired. Okay. Keep interviews. This guy is presenting this information as if it's like something groundbreaking or something criminal, but this is nothing. This is, you did a FOIA request, you got a bunch of stuff, and then this is not them saying it. This is not them saying this. This is you saying this. Like, what is wrong with this guy? You've been emailing them all year about removing videos on his public Instagram. He's retired now. Those are his videos. This guy's weird. And he cited himself, and he reuses the same information like multiple times. Like, he's supposed to be a lawyer, but I'm calling BS. Like, I think he's one of those sham lawyers. This ain't right, bro. This is not right. And you don't cite yourself. And then you're listing like what it takes to be a crime, and you're listing the pieces of the statute, but at the same time, the DNA confirmation of paternity serves as biological evidence under Arkansas law, triggering the DNA exception. But you're not representing anybody but a community of people. You're not representing an actual victim. You're suing him civilly to get him to admit or not admit to wrongdoing that you're accusing him of. You're writing letters to the city alleging misconduct that they don't even have record of. But you're using this article in a very like twisted way to try and like manipulate people into believing you. And I get it. People are dumb. You know what? I can get that. I can get that off the screen. And so and I want to be clear here if you weren't up to speed. Okay. What the heck? Get this off screen. Now, all right. So this is his daughter that they are like, she's 32 years old. Okay. That's his daughter. That's Jimmarica. They're alleging that he, at 20 or 21 years old, got her mother pregnant, and she was like 16 or 15. But from what I can't confirm this, but from what somebody was telling me was, well, no, that doesn't make sense. Somebody told me he was 17, but that doesn't make sense because she's 32 and he's 53. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, but that's his first child. Oh yeah, that's his first child. He had his first child at 17. Now, again, I told y'all about the age stuff and all that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna get my shit off real quick. My issue, okay, and I want to be clear. My issue with this whole debacle is you have idiots online that can't read or cross-reference anything for themselves. They can't critically think and look at who emails are going to and from, why things are being structured the way they are. Like it's structured, his blog site is structured in a way to make you believe this information is true. He just started this, he didn't just start this blog, but he only made that one post then. So then if you go back to September, anti-revolutionary spectacle, Officer Tommy Normal performative charity. All right. I think he just hates on Tommy Norman the whole time. Beyond a Tommy Norman white savior exploitation grift. Like you can't, this blog is just literally, it's just a hate account. Okay, they couldn't find anything else to say about him. Okay, let's see. No, they ain't saying nothing then. This website is so inconsistent. He's like once every now and then. I'm sorry, y'all. I just really want to click through the rest of these before I say anything else. Because this blog is weird. Okay, let's go to the very first post. Okay, he used to be active at some point. Yeah, he used to be active. He used to be posting all the time in here. And that's just a weird blog. No comments. Like, how do you run a whole blog and nobody comments? Nobody's ever commented. You have no comments. This is disturbing. Anyway, I'm finna close it. Let's get rid of his blog. All right. Now, this stupid chair. All right. My issues. Y'all gotta stop being fucking stupid. Okay? I don't know how else to say it. Y'all need to stop being stupid. Learn how to read. Learn how to cross-reference. Learn how to find other information. This person is the only person publishing this information. Little Rock Hood News just copy-pasted the corruption blog. That's it. That's all they did. They just copy-pasted it. Very uncreative, very unresourceful, you can't count on it for nothing. Okay, the other Twitter account, the other X account, now that I'm here looking at the blog, it's just running off of stuff the blog found. Nobody's actually cross-referencing the information. Nobody's actually asking different people, asking sources for information. And that civil lawsuit, again, to be clear, it is just a guy that may or may not have passed the bar. I guess he's a lawyer, guess so. And he's suing him civilly over a DNA test with a girl. Like, he basically saying that girl's mother was a minor. He's alleging that the girl's mother was a minor. She says it's not true. Leave it alone. Whose family business is this? Like, and again, I don't know because again, I couldn't find out any information, okay, any at all on her mother. So if her mother's passed, or you know what I'm saying, something's not whether she's passed or she's just not in a capacity where she can speak on her own behalf or whatever. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but I couldn't find her, nor could I find any information. And I don't think it's right that people keep digging. Like the woman Jimmarica that I posted, that I showed y'all, she's 32. She has 2 kids herself. And the kids are online and they're getting bombarded with this stuff too. That's fucked up. And like, what do you have to gain? He's no longer even an officer now. What do you want to gain? You just want to tarnish his name? I pray he sues you for defamation. I pray he countersues for defamation. I pray he does. He should. He should pack you up and get you up out of there. Only thing I got to say, I had different words earlier. But I calmed down before I got on here. I just want to say the Little Rock Hood News, like, double check what you're looking into. Double check what you're posting. Don't just copy paste because you think you're gonna get some like clicks and some views and like, oh my god, yeah, I got clicks, I got views. Hey, I'm up. Like, no, I think that's dumb. That's fundamentally dumb. It's dumb. Stand on business, man, and like do what you're supposed to do as a journalist or whatever. Like, have some level of integrity. Like, why spread a lie? Why spread something that's not proven true? Why do that? Why hurt people? For dollars, for money? So you can make a little bit of extra change from Meta? From Instagram, from X? Like, you make a little bit of social media change, you gain a couple followers? Is that serious? Are you that desperate? Are you that in need? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comment section down below. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. I will have another video out in the morning. Yeah, I gotta go in on somebody. Anyway, I'm up out of here. Peace. Y'all stay blessed.